If you desire to be great, watch this. Wealth can be acquired and wealth can be achieved. One of the ways to become highly successful is by listening to successful people. By opening your heart to listen to their advice, you will probably reach your goals much faster. These successful people have been through what you are currently going through and probably faced a lot of rejections before their companies grew. Because of this, there are a lot of life lessons you can learn through observing what they did to get to where they are now in life. Kind of them, they have given various advice to young people on how they can become rich and successful. In this video, I will be sharing with you advice from 3 successful people for young people, but before then, consider subscribing so that you will not miss other interesting videos like this. Number 1. Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg is an American media magnate, internet entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He is known for co-founding Facebook, and serves as its chairman, chief executive officer, and controlling shareholder. Born in White Plains, New York, Zuckerberg attended Harvard University, where he launched the Facebook social networking service from his dormitory room on February 4, 2004, with college roommates. Originally launched to select college campuses, the site expanded rapidly and eventually beyond colleges, reaching 1 billion users by 2012. Zuckerberg took the company public in May 2012 with majority shares. In 2007, at age 23, he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire. Here is his advice for young people, in his own word. The most important thing is to just have faith in yourself and trust yourself. When you're young, you hear that you don't have experience to do things, that there are people that have more experience than you. But I started Facebook when I was 19. Almost all of us who want to be successful will encounter people, including those who genuinely care about us like our parents and spouse, who will doubt what we do. This is simply because they cannot see clearly what we are currently seeing in our minds. In our minds, we have this great image of us being very successful doing what we are currently doing. Number 2, Bill Gates. William Henry Gates is an American business magnate, software developer, investor, and philanthropist. He is best known as the co-founder of Microsoft. Bill Gates became a billionaire in 1987 at age 31 and the world's richest man in 1995 at age 39. Here is his 2 advice to young people. In his word, 1. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, teach you, and push you to be your best self. 2. Learn to recognize and appreciate people's different talents, says Gates on Instagram. This is a lesson it took Gates himself a while to learn. Number 3, Warren Buffett. Warren Edward Buffett is an American investor, business tycoon, and philanthropist, who is the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway. He is considered one of the most successful investors in the world and has a net worth of $71.8 billion as of July 2020, making him the 4th wealthiest person in the world. Here is his advice to young people. 1. Invest in you before anyone else. Listen, you will probably hear everyone around you telling you to begin investing early. That's a sweet story and marginal advice, at best. Do you want to know how fast those investments can disappear? Quicker than it took you to read these words. Gone. Nothing to show for it all. Invest in yourself. Am I suggesting you bury yourself in debt to student loans before you are 21 years old? Absolutely not. In our current age of internet accessibility, you can learn practically anything you want to, as quick as you want to. Find your passion, invest in yourself through gaining wisdom, knowledge, and never, ever, stop learning. 2. Break your bad habits early. What is one habit you need to ditch, right now? For me, looking back, it was spending habits. They were worse than bad. Beyond horrible. As a teenager and young adult I would spend before I had, and borrow to spend more. Break your bad habits early. You do not want to learn every life lesson the hard way. 3. Hire a mentor. Finding someone you admire is cute. Many people have their role models, there is not anything wrong with this. Find an influence in your particular area of interest, find someone to mentor you. Don't be a taker all the time from them either. Your mentor, if you are lucky enough to find someone to pour into you, is there to help you, give back to them, or you won't have them long. 4. Know your strengths. You don't have to be an expert on everything, but knowing where the perimeter of that circle of what you know and what you don't know is, and staying inside of it is all important, Warren Buffett said. Understanding how you are created, what your strengths are, and what your weaknesses are, is one of the most important things you need to know, immediately. 5. Do what you love. Warren Buffett once said, "Work at a job you love." Why would a billionaire say this? I believe it is because he understands nothing can bring you happiness if you spend your life in misery. 6. Never risk the important for the unnecessary. When you have all of your necessities, do not go out and risk it all for a temporary moment of pleasure, or from a fit of rage. Use good judgment. Use common sense. This seems to be rare these days. 7. Don't pass up good opportunities. Sometimes good opportunities come along and we do not realize them. Sometimes, good opportunities require hard work and we ignore it. Don't pass up a good opportunity when it makes you uncomfortable. Most of the time these opportunities will make you a little uncomfortable. 8. Protect your clock. The sooner you realize your time is your most valuable asset, the sooner you will begin to protect your time. Listen, you should learn as much as you can about time management. Once you manage your time, once you master your time, you will be unstoppable. Master your time. Keep an agenda. Protect the clock. 9. Avoid credit cards. If you take the bait early on, you will find yourself being a slave to a rapidly growing slave master of debt. Learn to live and pay with cash. If you don't have the cash, don't charge it. Learn the self-disciplines and self-control necessary to master your money early in life. 10. Be kind. Kindness is one of the lost arts of our society. Love others. Do we always agree? Of course not. Does this mean we have permission to be raving jerks? Nope. Learn kindness, learn it early, use it often. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, we love you.